Hello student, today we will see some important MCQ of the topic male reproductive system from the chapter human reproduction. Our first MCQ is identify the part A and B in the given diagram respectively. A option, whether it is vas deferens and epididymis, B vas deferens and testis, C epididymis and testis, and D epididymis and vas deferens. And correct answer is this part they are vas deferens and epididymis. See, the tubular structure which carries sperm from epididymis up to the ejaculatory duct, it is called as vas deferens, and cap-like mass over the testis, it is called as epididymis, which is about 20 feet to 6 meter in length. Next MCQ, internally the penis is A. composed of 3 cylindrical mass of connective tissue bound together, B. composed of 3 cylindrical mass of tissue bound together by fibrous tissue, C. composed of 3 cylindrical mass of epithelial tissue bound together, and D. composed of 3 masses of tissue. And answer is composed of 3 cylindrical mass of tissue bound together by fibrous tissue. See here, this red color mass, it is corpora cavernosa. These two cylindrical masses called as corpora cavernosa, and this single one called as corpora spongiosum, through which urethra runs. This is section of penis, and it shows 3 cylindrical masses bound together by fibrous connective tissue. Here this is penis and it is composed of 3 masses of cylindrical tissue. Next one, when does penis get erected? A. If masses of tissue filled with air. B. If masses of tissue filled with blood. C. If masses of tissue filled with hormone. And D. B and C occur both. And the correct answer, if masses of tissue filled with blood, means these masses of tissue, that is 2 corpora cavernosa and single corpora spongiosum, when they get filled with blood, this penis get erected. Next one, the average volume of semen for each ejaculation is 3 to 4 ml, 3.5 to 4.5 ml, 4 to 5 ml, 4.5 to 5.5 ml, and the correct answer is 3 to 4 ml. Next, which cylindrical organ is located at frontal region of scrotal sac? A. epididymis, B. vas deferens, C. penis, and D. A and B both. And the correct answer is penis. This penis, it is a cylindrical organ which is located in front of this scrotal sac. Next question, which gland secrete alkaline fluid? A. seminal vesicle gland, B. prostate gland, C. bulbourethral gland, or D. B and C both. And the correct answer is B and C both, that is this prostate gland and this bulbourethral gland, they secrete the alkaline fluid. You know that 3 glands, they are associated with male reproductive system. These are bulbourethral gland, which are pair 1, prostate gland, which is unpaired, and seminal vesicle, which are paired 1. Here secretion of these 2 glands, it is alkaline in nature. Next question, what is the function of bulbourethral gland secretion? A. nourishes sperm, B. role in activating sperm, C. serve as lubricant during sexual intercourse, or D. enhancing the motility of sperm. And the correct answer is serve as lubricant during the sexual intercourse. These bulbourethral glands secrete a secretion which serve as a lubricant. Next question, mixture of which of the following constituted semen? A. sperm, B. secretion of accessory gland, C. organic substance, or D. both A and B. And correct answer is both A and B. That is, sperm which are produced here, that is in seminiferous tubule, and secretion of these three glands, that is seminal vesicle, prostate gland and bulbourethral gland, it form a semen. Means semen contains sperm and secretion of these three glands, and sperm they are produced by seminiferous tubule. Next question, what is pH of semen? And the answer is 7.2 to 7.6. Next, where is prostate gland located? Over urinary bladder, B, base of the urinary bladder, C, posterior region of the urinary bladder, or D, side of urinary bladder. See the correct location. Posterior region of the urinary bladder. This is posterior region and this is the prostate gland. Next question. What is provided to sperm by secretion of prostate gland? A, nourishes, B, activating, C, lubricant, or D, both, A and B. And the correct answer is nourishment. This prostate gland secretion, it provides nourishment to the sperm. Next, where is bulbourethral gland located? Beneath the prostate, lateral side of urethra, C, over urinary bladder, or D, A and B both. And the correct answer is A and B both, that is beneath the prostate. This is the prostate gland, and this bulbourethral gland, which are also called as Cowper's gland, they are located below the prostate gland and at the lateral side of urethra. This is urethra. This is urethra and they are located at the lateral side of urethra. Next question, what is the percentage of semen produced in seminal vesicle? And answer is 60%. 30% prostatic fluid is there in the semen and 60% seminal fluid is present in the semen. Next, which substance present in seminal vesicle is thick and yellowish in color? And answer is both A and B, that is sugar and vitamin C. See here, the secretion of seminal vesicle constitute bulk of seminal fluid. It is thick fluid that contains sugar, fructose, then second protein, citric acid, inorganic phosphate, potassium and prostaglandin. Fructose is present only in the secretion of the seminal vesicle in the body. Next, what is provided to sperm by secretion of seminal vesicle? A, nourishment, B, activating, C, lubricant, D, A and B both. And answer is nourishment as well as activating. The secretion of the seminal fluid activates sperm and nourishes sperm. Next, duct of which gland joined with urethra before it passed through penis? You know that these three glands are associated with male reproductive system, and duct of bulbourethral gland is joined with the urethra before it passes through penis. Here, see, duct of bulbourethral gland or Cowper's gland joined with urethra before it passes through the penis. This is the part of urethra which runs through the penis. Next, in male accessory reproductive gland, which is correct? Very simple. Urinary bladder, it is a part of excretory system. It is not a gland. And you know that this urinary bladder, it stores the urine. And you know three glands, that is seminal vesicle, then prostate gland and bulbourethral glands. These are glands associated with male reproductive system. Next question, the seminal vesicle are located at A, over urinary bladder, B, base of the urinary bladder, C, near urinary bladder, and D, beside urinary bladder. And the correct answer, at the base of urinary bladder. See here, two seminal vesicles are there and they are located at the base of bladder. Next question, through which of the following vas deferens runs upward from epididymis and enter the abdominal cavity? A. Ejaculatory duct, B. Inguinal canal, C. Urethra, and D. A and B both, that is ejaculatory duct and inguinal canal. And correct answer is inguinal canal. See here, these are the spermatic cord. Then what is inguinal canal? It is a passage in the lower part of anterior abdomen here. This is the inguinal canal. Abdominal wall for spermatic cord in male for or round ligament of uterus in female. The inguinal canals are the two passages in the anterior abdominal wall of human and animal, which in male convey the spermatic cord and in females the round ligament of uterus. Next question. The distal end of vas deferens is expanded and in this region open A. prostate gland, B. bulbourethral gland, C. seminal vesicle, and D. ejaculatory duct. And the answer is seminal vesicle. See here, this is distal end of vas deferens where the seminal vesicle open. Next question. What is the region present between part of seminal vesicle and duct of urinary bladder called? Ejaculatory duct, duct of urinary, C. urethra, or D. seminal vesicle duct. And correct answer is ejaculatory duct. See, seminal vesicle and this is the urethra, and the part between these two, it is the ejaculatory duct. Next, when sperms are transported into vas deferens from epididymis, male is not sexually stimulated. Second, male is sexually stimulated. Third, the wall of the epididymis contract. D. First B and after C process occur. And the correct answer is first B and after C process occur. Means first male is sexually stimulated and the wall of epididymis contract then and sperm enter into the vas deferens. Next, what is the length of vas deferens? Correct answer 45 cm. This is the vas deferens which run from epididymis up to the ejaculatory duct. Next, function of epididymis. First, a storage site. B, for the immature sperm complete their maturation process. C, gain the ability of swimming or motility. And D, all of this. And the correct answer is all of this. See, three parts of epididymis are there. This is epididymis. It is about 20 feet or 6 meter in length. And here this epididymis consists the head part called as caput, middle part called as corpus or body, and cauda, it is the third part. Means caput epididymis, corpus epididymis, and cauda epididymis. This epididymis, sperm they are received, they are stored, then they mature and they are activated. Next question, what is the length of epididymis? That is 6 meter or 20 feet. This epididymis, it is 6 meter or 20 feet in length. Next, where is situated epididymis? A. External surface of the testis. B. Above the testis. C. Below the testis. D. Internal surface of the testis. And correct answer is external surface of the testis. Next, where seminiferous tubule of each lobe empty sperm? Vas deferens, vasa efferentia, epididymis, or seminal vesicle, and correct answer is vasa efferentia. See, this is LS of testes. These are seminiferous tubule where sperm they are produced. Then their terminal edge join to form rete testis. Then here small ductules are there called as vasa efferentia. Then epididymis and finally vasa deferens. Which cell secrete testosterone? A. Sertoli cell, B. Germinal cell, C. Interstitial cell, D. Both A and B, that is Sertoli and germinal cell. And correct answer is interstitial cell, or which are also called as Leydig cell, which are situated in between seminiferous tubule. This cell they secrete the testosterone, and Sertoli cell, you know that they nourishes the sperm, and they are situated in the seminiferous tubule, and interstitial cell in between the seminiferous tubule. Next, in testes, which cells are present in interstitial space between seminiferous tubule? Again, the answer is same, that is Leydig cell or interstitial cell. Next, seminiferous tubule in testes are lined with which type of cell? A. Germinal cell, B. Only germinal cell, C. Sertoli cell, and D. Both A and C. And correct answer is both A and C. Means this seminiferous tubule, they are lined by germinal epithelium and Sertoli cells. These violet color cells shown here, these are the Sertoli cell, and this cell in between the Sertoli cell, these are the germinal epithelial cell. See, these are the germinal epithelial cell, and these violet color cell, they are cells of Sertoli, which nourishes the sperm. Next question, in testes, which cell produce sperm? Germinal cell, epithelial cell, Sertoli cell, or both A and C? Actually, sperm producing cell, they are the germinal epithelial cell. Sertoli cell provide nourishment to the developing sperm, and interstitial cell, they produce the male sex hormone, that is testosterone or androgen. Next question, which cell provide nutrition to the sperm? Germinal cell, epithelial cell, Sertoli cell. And the correct answer is Sertoli cell. This Sertoli cell, they provide nourishment to the developing sperm. Next question, where testes are situated? A. Abdominal cavity, B. Dorsal side of abdominal cavity, C. A and B both, and D. Scrotal sac. And the correct answer is scrotal sac. See here, these are the testes, and they are located in the scrotum. A pouch-like structure, it is called as scrotum. Which of the following character is seen in male? Muscles are comparatively weak, voice is shrill, voice is heavy, beard and mustache is not seen. Voice is heavy, it is not shrill, and muscle, they are powerful in male. Which hormone is released from testes? Answer is testosterone. And who secrete testosterone? That is interstitial cell or Leydig cell. They secrete testosterone. Next question. Which of the following gland is seen in male reproductive system? The answer is all of these. That is seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and bulbourethral gland or Cowper's gland. These three glands are seen in male reproductive system. In human, the unpaired male reproductive structure is seminal vesicle, prostate, bulbourethral gland, testes. And you know that Only prostate gland is unpaired. Prostate gland is unpaired. While this seminal vesicle, they are paired. Bulbourethral gland, they are paired. Testes are paired. Vasa deferens also pair structure. Next, which of the following is accessory reproductive gland in male mammals? What is the answer? Prostate gland. Next, the seminiferous tubule of the testes are lined by the germinal epithelium consist A. Cells of Sertoli, B. Spermatocyte, C. Spermatogonium, and D. Spermatid. And the correct answer is cells of Sertoli. Sperm cells are produced in. Very simple question. A. Seminiferous tubule, B. Interstitial space, C. Epididymis, and D. Prostate gland. And the answer is seminiferous tubule. The sperm cell, they are produced here in the seminiferous tubule. Next, how much lower temperature of scrotal sac as compared to the normal body temperature? 3 degree, 4 degree, 5 degree, or 6 degree Celsius. And the correct answer is 3 degree centigrade. You know that maturation of sperm require less temperature than that of body temperature. So this scrotal sac relaxes during the summer and it contracts during the winter season. Why these testes they descend down into the scrotal sac? Because maturation of sperm require less temperature than that of body temperature. Next, what is the size of testes? 5 cm in length and 2.5 cm in diameter. Next, which connective tissue surround testes? Yes, testes is surrounded by tunica albuginea. Tunica albuginea surround the testes. Next, what is called the process of gamete formation in the sexually reproducing animal? It is called as gametogenesis. See here, production of ovum or egg is called as oogenesis. Production of sperm is called as spermatogenesis. Production of both gamete is called as gametogenesis. How many secondary spermatocytes will be required to form 400 spermatozoa? This is most important question. It may be asked in different way. One important chart is there from where you answer different types of question asked on this topic. See here, germinal epithelial cell undergo mitosis to form large number of spermatogonia. Then this spermatogonia, this is called as multiplication phase. This spermatogonia, it grow and it form primary spermatocyte. Then it undergo maturation phase, means first it undergo meiosis first to form secondary spermatocyte. And secondary spermatocyte undergo meiosis second to form spermatid. And spermatid undergo spermiogenesis to form spermatozoa or sperm. See, spermatogonia produce primary spermatocyte. Primary spermatocyte undergo reduction division first and form secondary spermatocyte. And secondary spermatocyte undergo meiosis second to form spermatid. And spermatid forms spermatozoa. Means one spermatogonium form one primary spermatocyte. One primary spermatocyte form two secondary spermatocyte. Then one secondary spermatocyte form two spermatid. Or in other words, one primary spermatocyte form four spermatids or four spermatozoa. And one secondary spermatocyte form two spermatid or spermatozoa. And our question is, how many secondary spermatocytes are required to form 400 spermatozoa? And answer is 200. If 200 secondary spermatocytes are there, they will produce 400 spermatozoa. Which cell produce directly spermatid? Simple question. Again based on the chart, that is secondary spermatocyte. Name the process involved in multiplication phase of spermatogenesis. Whether it is mitosis or meiosis or amitosis or both A and B, and the correct answer is mitosis. In multiplication phase, which division occur? Mitosis. And in maturation phase, which division occur? Meiosis. In spermatogenesis, which cells are produced at the end of multiplication phase? Simple. Spermatogonia. Next, in spermatogenesis, which process occur for secondary spermatocyte? That is meiosis. Here, when secondary spermatocyte they are produced after meiosis. In spermatogenesis, which cells are produced at the end of maturation phase? That is spermatid. They are produced at the end of maturation phase. The metamorphosis of spermatid into sperm is known as spermiogenesis. This process, the spermatid get converted into spermatozoa, means their morphology changes, they become motile, and this process is called as spermiogenesis. Next, which enzyme is produced by acrosome? Whether it is testosterone, hyaluronidase, FSH and LH. Very simple. This acrosome, it produces the enzyme hyaluronidase. Here, this is sperm. It contains the sperm cap or acrosome, and it produces the enzyme hyaluronidase, which dissolve the wall of oven, that is corona radiata. The acrosome is formed by A. Mitochondria, B. Golgi complex, C. Ribosome, and D is nucleus. And the correct answer is Golgi complex. Next, these form a middle piece of sperm. Or in other words, middle piece of sperm contain mitochondria, Golgi complex, ribosome or nucleus. And the correct answer is mitochondria. This spirally coiled mitochondria present in sperm, it is called as Nebenkeim. Next, which option shows correct chronology of cell production during spermatogenesis? And the answer is germinal epithelium produce spermatogonium. Spermatogonium produce primary spermatocyte. It will produce secondary spermatocyte, then spermatid, and finally spermatozoa or sperm they are produced. Next, which option is incorrect for the centriole function in spermiogenesis? The two centriole of the spermatid, the anterior one is called as proximal centriole, one is also known as distal centriole. The distal centriole changes into tail. This is incorrect. This distal centriole, it doesn't changes into the tail. See, this is correct. See here, there are two centriole in the sperm, proximal centriole and distal centriole. And this is incorrect, that distal centriole changes into the tail. In the absence of acrosome, the sperm cannot penetrate the egg, cannot get energy, cannot get food, cannot swim. See here, energy is provided by mitochondria. Then swimming ability is due to tail. Means these two options they are incorrect. and food is not provided by acrosome. Means correct option is it cannot penetrate the egg as this acrosome secrete the enzyme hyaluronidase which dissolve the corona radiata. So correct option is C, cannot penetrate the egg. Next, identify the part A and B organelle is present maximum. Here A, middle piece Golgi complex, B, middle piece centriole, C, tail piece nucleus, and D, middle piece mitochondria. And the correct answer is middle piece and mitochondria. This middle piece, it contains the mitochondria. Identify the part A, and it is secondary spermatocyte. Here, these are the spermatogonia, then primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, then spermatid, which finally produce the sperm. In spermatogenesis, which cells are produced at the end of growth phase? That is primary spermatocyte. They are produced at the end of growth phase. Thank you.